another done. All day and just what have I become? No chance, I'll stay what they waiting for. No brain on stage, we ain't here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Filling out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. We down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before.
We've heard of sleeping with the fishes. We're about to fight with the fishes here at the Atlantis. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable.
Saul. It's Kell Brook, the former welterweight champion of the world, fighting out of the Steel City of Sheffield, UK.
This is going to be an intense standoff before the fight starts.
And now for the official introductions, we turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing the former British welterweight champion from Sheffield, England, here is the former welterweight champion of the world, Kell Special K Brook.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And there's the bell to start round 1. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And he scores with the counter. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Those counter punches have to hurt. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the fans of the people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Catch and shoot. Failing to score with that right hook. Nice counter shot. Fantastic punch. A perfect counter lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Alvarez in that lap. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Did you see that? Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Kell Brook may need to take a knee here. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that. And there's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Hook was off target. The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice counter. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They exchange punches. He threw a punch and just got countered. Deciding to let it all hang out here. Whoa, wait a minute! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down! Oh my goodness! I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Alvarez. There's the bell for round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up and learn them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Good punch. Nice. The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
That counter punch caught him clean. Can't find a home with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that. On to the fifth we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
That's like...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Nice defense on that hook. They're looking really close at this cut. Will the fight continue? So time back in. Let's keep fighting. There's a counter shot. The courage on display here is incredible. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say.
5, 6, 7, 8, talk about working that. On to the 6th round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Canelo in serious jeopardy here going to the canvas. How is this fight still continuing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
His stamina is off the charts. They block that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook just can't find the target. Good counter punch. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The referee's paused the action, and we'll take a look at that cut.
You're taking too much to fight is over.
And he will stop the fight.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I better do my job here.
Well, Johnny, complete and...
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the Samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side. Really neat. Very beautifully, very little rated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Yes. Really neat. What you got? Very beautifully, a little rated. A little battle raps for you. So alive. So come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. Two nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it. Someone alongside it. A long silence.
Fighting under the candlelight. Welcome to Cambrian Hall. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's Manny Pacquiao. He's 5'5.5" It's the Pac-Man, making his way to the ring, a man that doesn't even need an introduction, an absolute legend. What hasn't Pac-Man done? One of the most recognizable boxers in the history of the sport. Showtime, Sonny.
This bout is skipped.
So much hype. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. A perfect counter lands. The right hook misses. Just misses with that uppercut. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. Caution being thrown to the wind. And he just missed with that left jab. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. And here we go. It's round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit if If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Perfect counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter. There's a counter shot. No rest for the weary. Nice counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Beautiful counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears. There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Sonny Edwards is certainly in some real trouble here. Sonny Edwards goes down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
So then look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
That counter shot lands. Lucky that hook didn't score. Just missed with that hook. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is... Here we go to the 4th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well done with that counter shot. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
And Need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Only catching air with that hook. How about that time counter shot? Holding nothing back here in the round. Good counter. Ooh, that really hurt Sonny Edwards. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. Boy, this neck. And there's the bell for round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. They exchange punches. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? That counter punch caught him clean. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Beautiful counter punch. Sonny Edwards rocked with that one. A much better game plan. Whoa, wait a minute. Some big trouble here for Showtime Sonny Edwards. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me this one.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. On to the 6th round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Punch, counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Missing with the hook. Nice counter punch. His stamina is off the charts. That counter shot lands. His stamina is off the charts. Is Pacquiao going to go down after that shot? We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Where did that come from? What a...
1, 2,
they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the... There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. That's boom. Back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
His stamina is off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
There's the bell to start round 8. And there's the bell to start the round. Beautiful counter shot. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Punch, counter punch. Good counter punch. Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
Nothing in my way will make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it, no letting go. And I can feel it, it's getting close. I said, I can't stand by anymore. Looking in from the outside, I know I can hold the phone. They can't keep my hands tied. I need strength to carry on without me push it through. Oh, no one can save me from myself. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. Yeah. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the vine and get hey. I'm a necessity. as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's an necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets, it sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is prime and it's optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. This like winner, chocolate cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja, pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger. Authoring is August, wordplay is December. That mean my pen is in cinders and my deliverance shivers like Siberian area shippers. Slip on the slick as icicles, drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier. Swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pitches. This is what didn't get it, hitting the different differs. What did he do with it? Didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Louis do a dual identity, dueling enemies. Do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally. Superhuman fluent without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry can it be? They googling endlessly. Even computers losing memory, bending mentally when they interface with the lyrical ability. Many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Pick a side, will you live, will you